Hello everyone, we hope you're well. Now this is really just a really quick video, we hope. This is how we're going to pressure cook a whole chicken in the pressure cooker. Now this is a medium chicken. I tell you what, let me move the camera so you can see it a little better, but you get the idea. This is what we're dealing with. Right, there we go. You will have already noticed the rings in the back. Now this has been a little confusing for some people. They think there must be something wrong with the pressure cooker. No, there's not. You get the standard ring with it, which I believe is that one. Mate, I can't even remember. And I bought 3 extra rings. Now these were cheap, and we have got a link in our description, but we've got some new subscribers and they've asked me, and I think they've asked me thinking there's something wrong with the seals, but there's not. I find we use this quite regular. If you take the rings out of the lid and leave it open, the smells can just get into the air, and then I just hang these up in the fresh air. And because if you keep using the same ring day in day out, you start to get smells. Graham calls it a stinky ring. I'm very sorry, I didn't know how to put it, but we keep changing them. I've not had any problem. It's just that people have asked me, and I should imagine if you've not watched as long, you wouldn't have seen any of them videos, and it's a bit bewildering. Anyway, let's get back on the chicken. Right, this chicken, we got this from Lidl, actually. It gives you the cooking time there, 1 hour 28 minutes, and it's a 1.588. Now we like a 1.5 chicken, somewhere around there. It's a nice size for us, but this one I'm doing it very plain, and the reason I'm doing it plain is to see how it cooks, but we want to use this cooked in other meals, so we could just slice it up and eat it, you know, with vegetables we normally would, but on this occasion it's just a case of seeing how the chicken cooks. Right, so first things first. I've not even got my knife out. Right, you'll have noticed I've actually made 250 millilitres of stock there as well. They're not very organised, Graham, but let's get that. That's ready now. So all we're going to do with this, let's get this oil rubbed on here. Just a little drop of oil. Actually, there's enough on my hand, I think. Just so it's got a covering. Right, that's a little. I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper on there. Actually, I've got to wash my hands now before I can touch anything. But as I say, we're not going mad with seasoning. We don't need it. This is fine for what we want. Right, let's just wash my hands and I'll bring you back. As I mentioned, we just have a little salt and pepper, not too much. Right. Now I've just washed my hands. Before I have to wash them again, let's get this lid off here. And it doesn't matter really what colour seal I use, but I've just put this seal in the lid so we know it's there. And these things are easy enough to fit. It's not any big problem. I find this is the best way, keeping it nice and clean. There we go, that's fitted, so that's ready to go. Right, let's get started. What we need to do is move the camera, Graham, because you can't see anything. Right, now what I'm going to do is get this meter plugged in. Now I've set this meter 24 pence, you can see there, look, and it's on naught, so let's get this plugged in. That's ready to go. Right, let's remove these trays. Now we are actually... Oh, how did we get this in here, Graham? Right, we do actually remove these two baskets. These are two baskets we use for the vegetables. Let's remove those. Now, we will be needing that, but not right now, because first of all, let's get this chicken in here. Now, I'll put a bit of oil in here. Actually, let's get it switched on. Where's the saute mode? There we go. It's on 10 minutes. That should actually be enough for us. Right, now we'll put a bit of oil in here. Not too much. And the idea is we're just going to brown the skin a little. Right, let's get this chicken in. Now I'm going to rub that salt and pepper into the chicken. Let's get that chicken in the pot. That fits in okay. I better wash my hands again. Right, now I've brought you back because in the time I've washed my hands again, that you can hear that's sizzling away already. Now, I think probably 2 or 3 minutes is enough time for that, so I'm just going to let that go for a few minutes. Yeah, a couple of 3 minutes I think will do. I'll turn it over. To be honest, this is just cosmetic value, isn't it, really? I mean, the chicken will cook the same whatever we do, but we're just going to do it like this. Let's just have a look and see how it's doing. It's probably been 2 or 3 minutes now. So I can turn it over. Come on, lie straight. There you go, look. That's just put a little bit of colour on it. I'm not too worried myself, but I thought, seeing as we're on a video, let's do it this way. Right, so all we'll do, we'll leave that 2 or 3 minutes, and then we're going to have to remove the chicken to get the trivet in, and I'll bring you back. Right, now that's how it's sizzling time. Now that's all I'm doing. All I've got to do now is just remove that chicken and get the trivet in there. Now I've actually cancelled the pressure cooker. Hopefully I can get this out easily enough. I think this is the bit where Graham drops it on the floor, look. Everybody wants to see this go on the floor, don't they? So they can tell me in the comments. It'd be nice if I got it the right way up, Graham. Oh dear, I bet there's a few disappointed people. Probably me as well, to be honest. Right, now all I'm doing to that is adding the stock. There you go. It's as simple as that. This is all we want to do today. So I should just get the lid on. Actually, do I need to change the view? Come on, let's show you. Right, there we go. Let's get that lid on. It automatically seals. As you can see on the meter, I'm not sure whether you can, but it's reading 2p. So it's cost me 2p to do that. That's not the end of the world. Now what we want is pressure cook. And I'm going 25 minutes, and from my understanding that's about right, because they reckon 6 minutes per pound pressure cook and 8 minutes if it's a frozen chicken. So ours is not frozen, so if you do 6 minutes and it's about £3, that's 18 minutes. I'm playing safe and going 25, look, because what's the worst that can happen? Right, so we'll switch that on. Now that'll keep doing that. When it reaches pressure, it'll start counting down. Now the 25 minutes it will cook, and then we're going to let that do natural release. Probably take a good 15 minutes, 20 minutes even, but we'll keep an eye on that. Hopefully I'll bring you back. And as I say, we are calculating the cost. It should be cheap. Right, let me get myself sorted out and I'll bring you back. There's nothing else to do. Right, I've just brought you back because this is something I'm sure everybody does. It's not just me. It's had its cooking time, because I thought, oh, it's got 5 minutes left. I thought, that's funny, I thought it'd be finished. No, it's gone on to keep warm for 5 minutes. Graham's forgot to press the keep warm button because we don't want that on. Now, I've done this lots of times and I'm sure everybody else has, and everybody else probably knows, but what I'm going to do, just press cancel, mate, because I'm just waiting for the pip to come down at the back. So at the minute, we're on natural release. Let's show you, look, we're waiting for that to go down. I just thought I'd mention that because you can bet your life I'm not the only one in the world. Well, this is real life. Just as another point while we're waiting, I don't know whether you can actually see from there. I can unplug it actually. It says there, we've used 14 minutes of power. Now you know I set that on 25 minutes. But this is what we say, it's not on all the time. But it's used 6 pence, look, can you see? I don't know whether I should unplug that and show you. We're not using the power, are we? There we go, look. It shows 14 minutes, but it was on 25. Well, and before that, it's actually been on a lot longer than that, hasn't it? But we've used 6 pence, look. 0.285 of a kilowatt. So, these things are cheap to run. Look at that. There's the ice wattage, look, 1216. And as we say, I put 24 pence in, cost 6p. If the chicken's cooked, it should be. We'll find out, won't we, when I bring you back. I've just brought you back because as you can see, look, the little pip's gone down. Let's get this chicken out and have a look what we've got. Right, let's get this chicken out. See what we've got. Put it over here. I should have put the lifters up on the trivet. I didn't do. That's a mistake, Graham. That's going to make it harder for me. There's a tip for you. Here we go. Oh, it's falling apart. This is what we want. Oh, you can see the legs are dropping to bits. Look, and the bones are coming out. That is just what we want. We were hoping it'd end up like that. Let's have a closer look. Now obviously we've got to let that rest, but you can see that's cooked. I'll tell you what, let's check the temperature. Right, there's the probe in there, look, in the breast. And look, we're reading 89, so that's cooked. Now, look at that in there. That's full of goodness, we won't be throwing that away. Now that has been very, very simple. You can see this is cooked, look, it's just falling to pieces. And this, to be honest, is how we like a chicken, but we're going to use this for other meals where we need it cold really, so it was just a way of showing you how we're going to cook the chicken. So if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Look after yourselves, we'll see you soon. Bye.